Hey, if you want in, let me know, man. I'll get you in. Okay, so we got people starting to pile in now, so that's good. Now we can start talking about here in a minute what's going on. Okay, so unless you're living under a rock, right, or let's have a really busy week, there's been a nuclear missile that has hit Hi-Rez, right? Hi-Rez just fired a crap ton of people. A lot of people. I think Hi-Rez started, I think at one time they're at 500 employees working, 500 plus employees working at Hi-Rez, right? From everything I've been reading, they're down to after the firings that started last year up to like 2 days ago where they did another huge rift. Hi-Rez is down to approximately 75 employees. So they went from 500 to 75, approximately 75 employees, right? That is huge, dude. And from what I understand, they officially pretty much stated that they will no longer support any other Hi-Rez game they have other than Smite 2. Now, from what I understand, Smite 1 and I believe Paladins will still be playable. You'll still be able to play them, but they said that they will no longer be doing updates or anything to them. So what you're playing now is what you're going to be playing for until they shut down the servers. From what they were saying, they will no longer be supporting those. They're putting 100% of their what's left of their focus into Smite 2. Now, if you guys been watching my streams or been a part of my streams for like the last, months, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months, half a year, when I was talking about this, right? I told y'all I saw the writing on the wall. I have a good background in business, dude. I've done a lot of businesses in my life, or been around people that have done businesses, like the wife or what have you. And I've definitely been in the corporate world, right? And that's the main thing, being in the corporate world. And I know how a lot of these executives think, right? And I saw the writing on the wall, dude. I saw the writing on the wall, especially starting with that first riff. That's when I knew there was trouble. Because a lot of these companies, what they do is once they start hemorrhaging money, right, they start panicking. Especially if they have a lot of products that are failures and cost. Because you got to think about it. What was it, that DKO? I think it was, just we'll take that as an example, right? So I think it was DKO, whatever that stupid Smite freaking wannabe Bash Brothers type clone. But anyway, that game, right? That took, I'm sure, millions of dollars to put together, right? Because you got to think about the developers that went into it, the advertising that went into it, all that went into that one DKO, yeah. So they spent millions on that program, right? And then instantly it died. Man, when I was out, I was one of the people that alpha tested it before it was even in the public. I was alpha testing. I think it was like a year or so before it even went, or maybe 6 months. I can't remember. I had I had to mark one of those damn forms where I couldn't talk about it, DCAs or whatever they call it. But anyways, non-disclosure agreement. So I couldn't talk about it at the time. But once it went live, I told y'all, right? And I didn't want to bash it because, like I always tell y'all, right? Just because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean it's not going to work for you, whether it be a build, whether it be a god, whether it be a game, right? So just because a game was not fun for me, just because I didn't enjoy playing it, I didn't bash it because maybe you would enjoy playing it, right? So it'd be good for you. And the last thing I wanted to do, well, I'm a small content creator, right? There are people that watch me regularly, and I'm sure that my opinion might hold some weight with some people more than others, right? Some people will be like, this dude's crazy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But with some people will be like, oh shit, he doesn't like it, well, I'm not even gonna bother playing it. And that's what I don't ever want to do, right? I want everybody to make up their own opinions. That's why when I do my build videos, I always tell people, but there's no one size fits all build, man. This is a build that works for me. I proved that it works for me in this video. Go ahead and try it, and if it works for you, it works. If not, you tweak it and make it work for you, right? Or just don't use it at all. That's up to you, but I'm just sharing something with you. Same thing with these when I alpha tested these games. But coming back to the main idea of the rant, right? So that DKO fell. So that was one of many failures. For understand, their paladins fell off, the DKO fell off, that other first person shooter, I can't remember what the hell it was, that died instantly. It was like almost a Call of Duty clone or something. That one fell off. I ended up alpha testing that one too, and I knew that was going to work. A lot of these games I played I mean, just within the first few hours of playing it, I was like, probably the first few minutes really, but I usually try to give a game at least 10, 20 hours before I make a judgment on it. It died, man. And that's what happened, man. So they had multiple failures. Smite was the lifeline of Hi-Rez. I hate to say it. I don't know their financials. This is going by everything I've read from people that have actually worked there, from people that are actually in the know, that know people that work there, like your Weekends and people like that, right? So Weekend knows people there. He's put it out information. There's people that are actually developers that were there that put out information. So this is information I got from that. I didn't get it from the CEO or nothing. So I'm just going off that information, that they had just a long line of failures, right? The Road Company, that's the one I was talking about. Road Company, man, I alpha tested that one too. And I had an NDA, but you guys know, man, I talk in code. If I have an NDA on something, I can't come out and tell you that, hey, Jonathan, yeah, man, everything's going good. Well, as good as it can be, right? But I don't come out and bash anything. But what I will tell you as a content creator, especially an adult content creator, I have real life obligations, right? I'm a big boy. I'm a grown adult. So I come with as a grown adult, I have grown adult responsibilities, right? Yes, I do. This is what I do for a living now. I'm retired from my career, and I do content creation full time. But with that said, my time is limited. So if I will never do content, or I will never do content long term on a game I don't enjoy playing. I said this from day one. But I have to, as a business person, I have to try various different games, because you cannot have all your eggs in one basket. And I did that with Smite 1, especially the first 3 or 4 years I did Smite 1. I was the only, to this day, I'm still the only Smite arena channel in the world, right? And even then, we haven't even broken 6,000 subs yet on YouTube. We're close, but we haven't. This year we've been stagnant, and it's been my fault because I stopped with all the crap that was going on in my real life with 2 moves in a row, or was it 3 moves? 2 moves in a row, from 2 different states, and then 1 within the state. My life has been in shambles, right? So, and plus with the Smite crap transition, Smite 2 transition, it was, if you want, long story short, my time is short, so I will try different games. If I don't enjoy a game, or if I think a game doesn't have a future, it makes zero business sense to devote a lot of time into developing content for that game, right? So that's why you guys seen in the past where I've done a couple of videos maybe on like a DKO or a Road Company or this or that, right? And then after that, you didn't see no more videos on it, because I made the business decision, or I analyzed everything. Because you guys gotta remember, I got different backgrounds and different things. I'm a professional strategist, dude. I'm always looking at various different aspects that a normal person probably wouldn't even think about. They're all about gaming, right? And that's when I decide what I want to devote my time into. Smite, I really enjoyed, and I thought it had a really good future. They were coming out with new guys. They were doing collaborations with Nickelodeon, with stuff like that, Marvel, whatever. They were on a very good path. But as y'all saw in my last streams, I even warned y'all about this, that as soon as I started seeing the layoffs, I knew when corporations are hemorrhaging money, they need a big cash infusion, and they're scared that they're about to go under. The biggest fundraiser is cutting the fat, right? So that's because you got to think about it. If they have 10 employees that are making $100,000 a year, and they're and they're expendable, as soon as they fire them, boom, that's an extra $1 million a year that they're making, right? It's not profit. It's just money that they just pretty much took from this basket and took in that basket that might help them to better develop the game. But from what I'm seeing, and I don't know this firsthand, this is just me regurgitating stuff that I've read, which seem to be from legitimate sources, but everybody can be full of shit, especially when they're getting fired. There's a lot of discourse, a lot of craziness happening at the top levels of Hi-Rez. People that are not in tune with not only the community, but the actual games, right? So sadly, this plague of failure has now come to an explosion, right? To the boiling point. And the only game that I know of that's being supported now is Smite 2. So people, and I personally wouldn't have done this myself, but then again, I'm not CEO of this company. As we've seen, when they do these update videos, right, you have the faces of Smite, right? So Lermy was that girl with the black hair with the glasses, kind of reminded me of Nightwing, right? She kind of looks like my daughter, Nightwing, if you've ever seen Nightwing in her earlier videos. And then you had was it Dandy, the other goofy guy, with the beard that I always told him that he needs to speak into the mic. But these guys were the face of Smite, and then you got the other guys, right? But these two, were the face of Smite per se, because when people were, when they do anything public, whether it be their tournaments, whether it be their updates, especially their update videos, right? They were seen, so the community pretty much we're used to seeing them. They're the face of Smite. Well, both of those got fired, dude. They're both gone. They're both, and I cut and paste their own Twitter post or X.com post and put it in our Discord. This is not hearsay. They actually went on their social medias, and Laramie was, by reading her Twitch post, she was caught by surprise, dude. As I'm sure a lot of them were. So it's very, very sad. But by doing that, dude, I mean, I understand that you have to cut the development team, because if you have you're bloated, right? You have less games, you're gonna need at least developers. But I think it was a very big mistake to cut the face of the game. So with that, you're gonna see a lot of new, probably a few new faces in the future when we start doing these updates. People that are left, and I'm sure you still see some familiar faces, right? But in all, from what I understand, the game is they're streamlined. They're reallocating resources. They're seeing what money they got left, and they're going to be pumping it into Smite. Now I read a I don't even know if you'd call it a news post or whatever from the Smite team, and they say that they're going to continue to work on Smite 2. Smite, and this is the main idea of all the rambling I just did for the last hour or whatever. Smite 2 is not dead. Don't give in to these freaking fear mongers that they're going to be going around yelling, "Oh, the sky's falling, right?" Yes, from my opinion, from my past experiences dealing with companies, I think that Hi-Rez is on life support right now, and all their eggs are now in one basket. They've streamlined. They've cut as much fat as they're going to cut from this steak. I mean, they've already shed. They pretty much hit the emergency reserve, right? I think they cut down as much as they're going to be able to cut down. So now is do or die. If Smite dies, if Smite does not take off, I think Hi-Rez is done for. I could be wrong, but I think Smite is done for. If Smite takes off, then I think Hi-Rez will get a second chance on life, and hopefully they hire back some of these people that they ended up firing, if they even want to come back, which a lot of these people, this was their first big boy or big girl job, I'm saying, right out of the gate. So who knows, maybe they'll come back. But long story short, Smite 2 is not dead yet, right? So it's not dead yet. Smite 1, if you ever had any aspiration or any freaking dreams of Smite 1 continuing to add new gods, and that it was still going to be playable, I'm telling you right now, from what I'm seeing, Smite 1 is dead. All your skins that you have over there are gone. All your gems and stuff are worthless. I mean, you can continue to play it, but I will not be surprised in the future that they just turn off the servers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's costing them money, and if it's not generating profit, if the more they hurt, the more these servers are going to shut down. And that's why they're not, a lot of those games they turned off, is because it costs them money to continue to run those servers. So they're cutting the fat. I would not be surprised if the number of Smite 1 servers have been dwindled down to maybe 10% of where they were, and then they reallocated all those other servers to Smite 2 instead of purchasing new lease agreements with their servicing company to service Smite 2. Again, I'm just talking from a strategic standpoint. I don't have any in-depth, analysis. I haven't seen nothing from their company, but this is just me making an observation and a freaking, from just past experiences. So if you see the game start glitching a little bit, you can see a little bit more lag. That's probably going to be why, to tell you the truth. It's because there's going to be a lot more congestion on less servers. Now, with that said, since Smite went free to play, the numbers have been up dramatically. And I can tell you that when I was alpha testing this, before it went live for alpha, when I was alpha testing this, a year ago, 6 months ago, with the NDA, to when they went free to play, this game has come a long way. At first, in the very beginning, I was very scared that this game was gonna flop, dude. I did not like the feel of it. I did not like. They try to do too much in the way of in the Unreal Engine 5, and the game just felt really sluggish and really fake. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't have that Smite 1 feel to it. Whatever the hell they did when it went live, free to play, the backgrounds are more Smite 1-ish in textures. Still sharper, still better graphics, but it has that Smite 1 feel to it. So I think if they continue down that path, they'll be okay. But I digress, man. So that news thing, they said, 1, Smite 2 is not dead. 2, they're going to continue to try to do a God a week, right? But they put down there, they're going to attempt to do a God a week, but you got to take in consideration they have a smaller team. So there might be a week when they cannot put out a new God because they said they are not going to put out garbage. They're not going to put out trash. They can't afford to put out garbage. You know what I'm saying? So they're not just going to put out a new God just to put out a new God. If the God's ready to go, then they'll release them. If it's not ready to go, then they're gonna probably wait another week, fix what they got to fix, and they put that out. So if you don't see a new God coming out every week, that's why. It just wasn't ready to put out. What else did they say? I think that's pretty much. Oh, and they're going to say they're going to continue to do weekly updates. So you'll still get the weekly, nerfs, buffs, whatever. They're still going to do that. They're going to still keep doing stuff weekly. And from what I understand, they're going to have a Titan talk. Tomorrow's Monday, right? So they're going to have a Titan talk tomorrow. I'm sure they're going to talk about everything. Now I'm going to look at my schedule to see what I got going, and I'm going to try to find out when this Titan talk happens. And if I can do it, if my schedule allows me to, then I'll do a stream on. We'll do a live stream and watch it together to see what information they put out. What's up, Alicia? Elias. So we'll do that. So look for that tomorrow. All right. So I mean, that's pretty much it. Main idea of the story is, yes, there has been a big firing, a big restructuring at Hi-Rez. No, Smite 2 is not dead. If anything, now you're going to see people put even more emphasis on it because now their lives are on the line. And keep in mind, man, these people, not only the ones that got fired, which is very sad, dude, but the people that are still working there, most of these guys have families. This is a livelihood. They have rent to pay. They got food to buy. They got car payments. They got insurance payments. You know what I'm saying? This is their livelihood. So don't ever think that people are over there just, lollygagging and just bullshitting, right? These guys are, especially now, they know this is their lifeline. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And please, I mean, I know our community wouldn't, but all these other people, that might be talking crap, I mean, hopefully these people understand that, dude, this was life changing for a lot of people. So hopefully they don't put no negativity. If anything, negativity should be on the CEOs, I would think, or the upper ups that allowed this to happen, right? Because, dude, as a senior leader, as a CEO, as a project manager, as somebody on top, when you know the guys that are, and gals that are sitting in this boardroom, those are your leaders. It's like when I was in the military, dude, and I'd have these weekly meetings with all the commanders and all the sergeant majors and first sergeants or whatever, right? You're the representative of your group, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully these guys were advocating for him and telling the upper ups, look, dude, this is stupid as hell. We need to do this. This is this is what we're seeing. And hopefully they had that type of leadership at the top. But sadly, from what I've been seeing in the civilian world, man, a lot of these companies lack that type of, how can I say this cleanly, intestinal fortitude to actually tell, you know, their boss exactly what is going on. They like to sugarcoat stuff. Like even when I worked at Lockheed, man, that's one of the things my director loved about me is I wouldn't bullshit. I told him straight up, dude. When I went to get that job there, I flat out told him, I was like, sir, he was like, is there anything you want to tell? I was like, yes, sir. Before I get hired, let me tell you one thing. I said, this is the way I operate. Don't ever ask me a question that you don't want an honest answer to, because I will always tell you, good or bad, where I was the one that screwed up or everything. I will always tell you exactly what is going on, because I've been a leader at the top, highest ends of the military. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it is to not know, or to have my, you know, people telling me one thing. I'm thinking it's all, you know, unicorns and roses, and then I go into a freaking meeting and then I get T-boned with crap that I should already been known about, right? Had I known, I could make certain changes to rectify the situation before it even became a bigger issue, right? So unfortunately, I think that I don't know, maybe that's what happened. Maybe people were sugarcoating stuff and hoping that they could fix it. I don't know, dude. But at the end of the day, that's what happened. Is the storm heavy in this one? Yeah. But, all right. So enough of the jibber jabber. That's just, I needed to put that out there, dude, because I've been seeing a lot of negative crap on the social media lines. A lot of support for the people that got fired, right? But then a lot of doom and gloom. People saying, oh, the sky's falling, the Smite's 2's dead. No, it's not dead. If anything, there's more motivation for the people that are left to make this a success, because now they've seen their brothers and sisters are gone. They've been fired. They're no longer. They're going to be looking at desks that where people, some of their best friends were sitting. They're not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's, if nothing else gives you motivation to get your ass in gear and make sure that a game is successful, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? I personally would not. Let me tiptoe around this statement before somebody posts me on damn with TikTok or some shit saying this. I would not. Let me put this. I would not be saddened if the current CEO was fired. Let me put that say. I'm not saying to go out and fire. I'm not advocating to fire the dude. I'm just saying I would not be sad to see the higher echelons of this company be replaced with people who have a better lineage or more experience, a heftier resume, not only at that level of leadership, but at that level of leadership at other companies that develop gaming software. You know what I'm saying? I would not be saddened if that happened. Again, I'm not saying fire these dudes. I mean, to each his own. I have no skin in the game other than, you know, my content. But if it was to happen, I would understand and I would not be saddened. All right. Yes. Okay. So with that said, let's get this party going, man. Enough of the doom and gloom. Like I said, the game is still alive until further notice. Now, for some reason, if you ever see anything crazy pop off, right, and I haven't talked about it, let me know my Discord, man. Let me know, because like I said, you guys are my eyes and ears. You guys usually find out crap before I do. So let me know. And it was some people in my Discord that started talking about this stuff, and I was like, what the hell? So then that's when I started looking. I went into my secret squirrel Discord with Smite, and started seeing what the hell was going on. And I was like, holy shit. And then when I found out that Lermy and Dandy got the axe,
man, that sucks.
I was like, holy crap. I've been thinking about downloading, so I wanted to know how it was. I walked away from it last game because of it. What are you talking about? Smite 2? Smite 2 is playable, dude. It's worth playing. It's worth trying. I had a couple of people in the comments in some of my videos that were saying that they hated Smite 2, that that's why they wanted to Smite 1, but they hadn't played it recently, right? And I can understand that, because a lot of people have favorite gods, and there's a lot of people that only play one or two gods, you know what I'm saying? Unlike myself, that's forced to play every damn god in the game. Some people don't, I mean, if you play this god you like, then play him. You got a Loki with 100,000 stars, so be it. Do what's fun for you, right? But with that said, if you haven't tried Smite 2 lately, I would recommend that you do. I would recommend that you at least try it one more time before you shun it, right? Because it's come a long way. It feels a lot better now. I can promise you that. At least for me. At least for me. All right. Enough of the craziness. Iconic, you went in. I got you, brother. Are you already signed in? Yeah, but that was just sad, dude. I hate to see stuff like that. If people deserve to get fired all day, if they're sexually harassing somebody, if they're stealing, if they're racist, if they're an asshole, I got it all day. Cut them. But people that have been, it's sad to see people that give all their adult life to a certain organization for years. We're talking about 8-10 years. You know what I'm saying? That's all they know. They live, they breathe a certain company, and then they find out that they're getting the axe through a Twitter freaking feed or through the grapevine before they're even told. The public finds out before the individual finds out. That's just so sad, dude. From what I understand, some of these people, that's how they found out. I mean, and not just this time, but even in the past with the firings. I mean, that's just so freaking disrespectful, dude. It makes me mad just thinking about it. But dude, that's just the way some of these people conduct business, and then you wonder why their freaking businesses are failing, right? Ugh. Man, these guys are gonna force me to go back into the corporate world and apply for these positions. I'll be the CEO of Hi-Rez. I'll run it like a freaking military organization. I guarantee you, I'll have this shit up and going within the first 6 months. Ay. So sad, dude. So sad. I really hope that like Laramie and Dandy and all those, guys and gals that we're used to seeing, or not, then, just anybody that got laid off. I hope that they land on their feet and find something really, really fast. Because I think one of them had a baby too, just had a kid not too long ago. I mean, hopefully their spouse works too, or they have some type of income. Because that's what a lot of these people don't understand, dude. These people have real lives. We're so used to seeing the game thing aspect, and people forget about the humanity aspect of it, right? Hopefully they had like parting, some money that they parted with, which if the company doesn't have any money. Yeah, what's your in-game name? I got 2 more slots. I'm waiting. If not, I'm going to do a warm-up game. What's your in-game name? I get you in.
Release the Kraken.
Well, we can 2v5.
Screw you guys.
I was waiting for y'all to get on. I'm in chat. You start. The fuck do you mean you're in chat? Iconic. Where you at? Oh, you're in the thing, all right. Yeah, let's do our warm-up game. We'll wait until more people come in. Because if not, I'm just gonna sit here pissed off and rambling. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, but dude, it gets me mad when I start seeing these posts that, oh, Smite 2 is dying. Dude, don't. Because this is the thing, dude. One thing I've noticed over the last 10-15 years is people are, especially in a lot of our younger people, and when I say younger people, anybody that's younger than damn 30 to me, or maybe even younger 40, hell, maybe anybody, no matter, younger than 100, right? There's a lot of people that are freaking sheep, dude. They don't do their own research. They don't look at things for themselves. So they see one dumbass that says, oh, the game is dead. And then what do? they instantly don't know why it's dead, don't know why the person said that or nothing. They instantly start regurgitating that information. Oh, the game's dying. The game, and then all of a sudden that person says it, and then that person says it, and that person says it. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know why they're saying it. They just said it because they saw somebody else say it. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, all hell breaks loose, and then the game actually really does die because everybody stopped playing it because they thought it was going to die. But in reality, it was not dying. They just had some dumbass that put something somewhere, and a bunch of sheep just regurgitated what they heard without no foundation. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the downfalls of social media. All it takes is one dumbass and a bunch of sheep, and you can destroy a game instantly. But I mean, it is what it is. And that's why it's up to us lions, right? It's up to us, you know, individual thinkers to squash that crap. Now we see that the CEO is, you know, it doesn't look good on the CEO that he deleted his Twitter account a couple months ago or a few months ago. If that is true, and I've read where he did delete his Twitter account. He knew this shit was coming. He didn't want the blowback. If that is true, that's just a dick move, man. That was just a dick move. Because at least they could have gave these people a heads up so they could have lined something up, you know what I'm saying? So they could have had an easier transition. Ugh. I mean, it is what it is, man. One of the other reasons I didn't go into the corporate world. Well, stayed in the corporate world, right? Somebody on the other team didn't pick. So we're getting Rama. I don't know who else we're getting. Let's see. We're getting Rama, I think, on this Tuesday, right? We're getting Rama, and I think he's the only one. Because I think they're starting that cadence of one at a time. What the hell did I read? I read that we're getting somebody else too. Oh, Achilles. Achilles is coming. So I think they're going to do Rama, and then maybe Achilles after that. We need Discordia though. I cannot wait until they get Discordia, dude. That's gonna be awesome. Discordia and Xing Shang. I want him. Discordia is gonna be really cool. I'm really interested to see what her aspect is gonna be. Yes, being on Discord. Yes, bring on Discordia. Yeah, for sure, man. She's one of my favorites. Now, don't get me wrong. Smite 2 does have CC, right? This game will always have CC because that's what makes certain gods that god, right? But from what I've been seeing so far, the chain CC aspect that was killing Smite 1 has not been brought into this game yet, right? So I'm really liking that. You still got CC. You can still do some chain CC type games, but it's not where everybody's picking the same chain CC makeup and then just playing that chain CC game where it makes the game not fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you what, for a while there, the game was not fun to me because every time I come in, I mean, I'd spend 75% of the game stunned or frozen or rooted, right? I have not seen that yet in there. That's why I'm really liking this. So I don't understand aspects. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't understand aspects. I need to do some videos on it, to tell you the truth. For y'all that didn't know, my house is in shambles right now, man. I got crap all over the damn place. What ended up happening is once they dug into my foundation, they found out a pipe was cut. So that's what caused my floor to bubble up. So now they already cut the trench out. They laid the concrete yesterday. So I'm just waiting for the concrete to dry, and then the floor guy will come in, and then I'm gonna have to clean all this dust that's everywhere, dude. My whole house is nothing but dust. And then once that's done, then I can start working on videos again and possibly starting my cooking channel too. I haven't been able to do that crap because where they cut the cement is right in front of my freaking kitchen, right? It goes from my kitchen all the way through my freaking living room. I posted some pictures in our Discord, so a lot of people that are in our Discord probably knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, I had a lot of real life crap going on. That's why you guys haven't really seen a lot of me when I'm not filming, what have you. Did you catch the Roadrunner? Yeah, right. Well, And then on top of it, I have 3 dogs that are long-haired Imperial Shih Tzus, right? So they're miniatures, but they have long hair. So all the dust, dude, my little black dog, he looks gray now because he has all this dust all over him. But it makes no sense to give him a bath just yet because there's still dust in the house. So until that concrete dries and they put down the new flooring, the poor kid's gonna have to look like he was in an area that had a volcano eruption. Dude, they're still coming. Oh yeah. I did not mean to do that, but whatever. Alright. Whatever. We're good. We need to pay attention to what the hell's going on because these guys came in at us hard, boy. What the hell was that? Okay, so when you blink, you can't blink through walls. That's good to know. I thought you could combat blink through that.
An ally has been slain.
See, like even this, usually when you have like a Fenrir and Odin mix like that, it would be pretty deadly. But realistically, I mean, we're not that far down. Thus far, right? They're trying to use a Hikadi and Odin ults that they just did a combo. So obviously these clowns are on bombs. At least 2 of them are. So they're going to be coordinating some stuff. So what's going to happen is they're going to be waiting until all their ults are up to actually go in and do their combos. They're going to be playing the same attack that they tired attacks they normally do. Well, hopefully that's not the case. But I've been noticing that's been a trend in Smite 2, man. And I don't know, it's just because of inexperience of players or what, but they just wait until certain attacks are up and then they just come in and once that attack's done, then they'll back off and be passive until their attacks are off again. I mean, it works, I guess. Oh, I just missed you.
Been slain.
I just can't wait till they give us our freaking auto builds, dude. Did you catch earlier or that?
An ally has been slain.
They need to give us our auto builds now, but they said that now anything that they're doing with UI is going to be put on the back burner, and I mean, they'll still come out, but things are going to come out a lot slower in the UI user interface type genre type thing. They're going to be concentrating more on, I guess, new gods. Or God's implementation. Now they said that there's been enough work done before all these people got fired to allow them to continue to put out one God a year. So that a lot of these guys have probably already, a lot of the work had already been done on them. They just had to finalize stuff. So that's why they could do that with a smaller team. Which is kind of jacked up, man. It's like, thank you for your work and thank you for getting us to a point where we can actually do what we say we're going to do. You're fired. It's like, what?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, and then another thing I forgot to mention. From what I understand, they're going to put a halt or all out stop the esports portion of Smite. So from what I understand, Smite esports is dead now. It's no longer a thing. And I think all but one of the people that were dealing with it, or a majority of the people that were dealing with it, are no longer with the company. Which I said a long time ago, dude, that tournament that they did was a waste of money. I don't know why they did that. That money that they used for that tournament could have been reallocated for, to keep certain people on for at least another year to see if the game, to help with the game, or there's a lot more they could have used all that money that they wasted with that tournament for, but I mean, it is what it is. And I said that months ago, dude. Like I said, whatever. I don't even know if anybody even watched those tournament games. I know I didn't. This is my last Smite game, finally migrating to Smite 2. Yeah, I think that's smart. I mean, with this last couple of once the game went free to play, that pretty much was my transition to Smite 2 full time. You probably won't see me play Smite 1 no more. I mean, I gotta bite the bullet and just go ahead and make the transition. I gotta get better with these gods. I gotta better understand them. And if I keep going from Smite 1 to Smite 2, I'm wasting time, really. And now, I'm like I said before, I started playing World of Warcraft again, and now I'm in a raiding guild, and now we're actually doing top-end content. So that takes some of my time too. But the good thing is we only raid on Wednesdays, so it's not so bad. And I already got my character where it needs to be, so we're good. Now I can go back to focusing more of my time on content. That's why I say, man, some of these games, man, it's like a part-time job. You got to put in so much time into just to learn them. One thing that I hope they implement, that I'm kind of sad that they haven't yet, is if they're not going to give us our auto builds right away, at least put the items on their website that they have in the game so we can actually study them and put it together. Because right now you literally have to load up the game, go into, you know, to the practice and look at all the various different items to even know what you want to try building for your character, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of sucky. You can't even go to the website and see, you know, what items there is in or out. So hopefully they add that soon. That will allow me to better study what we have available. Then I can just sit, you know, at the beach or sit at the house or in bed at night or whatever and just study what we have. And then make notes, and then in the morning I try them out in game. And then that can help me to start putting builds together. I mean, that build I did for New Wall for Smite 2 worked really well, but you know, I haven't really audited it yet to see if, you know, that build has changed or not due to any of the buffs or nerfs that they did in the game since then. You know what I'm saying? Because they have been doing a lot, obviously a lot of changes. Damn. She almost brought me from full health to nothing. Meow.
Minions have reached your portal.
I think the aspects for Smite 2 is really cool though. I like the idea. Because you're literally getting 2 gods for the price of 1, right? Especially if they start coming out with gods right out the gate with 2 aspects. Because if that's the case, then you're literally getting 2 gods at a time. Because some gods are, you know, are set up like DPS gods, but then they can do support at the same time, you know? It's kind of cool. So it meets various different playstyles. See how they're all coming in now at the same time? They're just doing the same tired crap. I haven't even killed anybody. I don't even think I killed anybody yet. Because they keep running back together.
An ally has been slain.
Gotta keep it slow on them. The Hakati's just waiting for an ult to bring me in so they can get me into the Odin. Into the Odin ult. Oh, I ran out of mana. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Guys, is this match up against lots of CC? You need to utilize your dash move. Yeah, it is a lot of CC. That's why I save that dash move to get out of that CC, right? So I've already analyzed with these guys, and they're coming in with a double CC attack aspect. So as soon as I get hit with the first one, if I'm able to use my dash, I'll use it instantly, and it'll get me out of that combo that they're gonna try using. Like right now, if I dash, boom, I'm out of it. Now, had I used it before, I would have been screwed, right? because I already know that they're using that Hakati and Odin mix. And those are the type of strategies you have to look for when you come into a game. Within the first 2 or 3 minutes, you can more or less, an experienced player can more or less can see the patterns already. I try to call it out so you guys can see it, so then, you know, it helps to better understand the way my mind works when I come into these games, and to help point out what's going to happen. And that's exactly what I just did, and that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, it's not that difficult to figure out, really.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, the actual dash, not the movement boost. Yeah, the F, right? What are you talking about? The F is my dash. Yeah, that's what I say. That's what helps me to go through Odin's wall. Your regular 2 is not going to let you go through unless there's an ability I don't know about that I'm not using.
Shut down.
My F key, my dash, is what allows me to blink through Odin's wall.
Double kill.
When they try to get me in that Hakati Odin combo.
Shut down. You have slain an enemy.
That's why I save it. Now, if they were just doing that every now and then, but no, they're definitely planning that attack. So that's why I say it. That's why I say each game is different, man. You just gotta adapt and overcome, baby. Yeah, we're down by a little bit, ain't we? See how he's a little coward by himself, but when he gets his little Akadi and freaking afro on him, then all of a sudden he grows balls. See how they swarm? Now Bologna, I think, is a... See how they came in? Boom. They try to group everybody together. I think Bologna is a pug on their team.
An ally has been slain.
She's pretty much, she's very aggressive and is doing stuff on her own. But I think that Hakati and that Odin are together.
An ally has been slain.
And I'm out of mana, of course. CC was never really a problem in Smite 1 because we had 2 relics, so you could always counter. Yeah, CC was definitely a problem because those relics, you can only use it once, some of them once every 5 minutes, once every 2 minutes. So it's not like it was a freaking slow cooldown. And if they're using those chain CC tactics every single time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might save yourself once, you might save yourself twice, but the other 75% of the game, you're going to be CC'd every time. You're not going to be able to move. And that's what was happening. Like, they had some combos that would literally keep you from moving at all. I mean, it wasn't even a little bit. I mean, you just couldn't move at all. I mean, there'd be games where I could have both trinkets and I would literally be sitting there. Garbage CC, man. Just stunned the whole damn game. Plus, it makes it not fun, right? I mean, what ends up happening is you end up having to play very passive because you know that as soon as you get stunned once, you're dead. Because you're going to have these clowns using their chain CC tactics. As soon as you can't even go and enjoy it, and you can't play new guys, right? Because as soon as you start playing a new god that you're not very good with, that the only way you're going to get good with the god is if you play them. But if you can't play them, because you know that as soon as you get stunned once, you're dead. You can't even learn it because you're spending, you know, majority of the game stunned or CC'd. It's stupid. And that's why I used to hate about Smite 1. Like, I wasn't that good with Loki. I wasn't that good with frickin', in my opinion, wasn't that good with Thanatos or any of the melee, really. I enjoyed playing them. Don't get me wrong. I really liked playing them, but that I wasn't good with them. And then every time that I try them, I'd go against the chain. It's like they were watching the stream or something, or they were watching my game. It's like they knew I was playing a god I wasn't very strong with. And then not only did they play a chain CC team, but then I'd be freaking targeted the whole damn game. It's like, dude, leave me the hell alone. I'm trying to learn this guy. You know what I'm saying? But why would they? The whole point is to win, right? But it got annoying, man. It got to a point where you have to play the same gods over and over, or you just wouldn't have a chance to even play the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, dude. especially if you're a new player coming into the game, you want to try somebody like, you know, Thanatos or somebody, or freaking Loki, you know what I'm saying? And then you get your ass handed to you, and then what ends up happening? The Toxic Avengers come out, right? Then all of a sudden, like, oh my God, you died 15 times, you suck, blah, blah, blah. And then all these new people are like, dude, screw this game. I can't even play it. And then not only can I not play it, and then afterwards my team wants to talk crap. Beauty of Arena, right? And that's what I was saying too. Like, a lot of these, not a lot of them, every one of these characters are designed around conquest. So Smite 1 Conquest didn't have a CC issue, dude, because the chances of doing 5v5s in Conquest are very slim for the first 90% of the game, right? So you didn't have the issues that we saw in Arena. In Arena, you're constantly, from the minute you pop out, you're doing 5v5s, right? From the minute you go live. That's the whole purpose of Arena. Arena is designed to teach you to do the dogfighting, right? So when you play Conquest, you already know how to scrap. That's all the modes in Arena. I mean, all the modes in Smite are designed to teach you how to play Conquest, whether you know it or not. It's just a sneaky way of teaching you how to play Conquest. Someone will teach you how to do lanes. Someone will teach you how to dogfight, how to do combos, how to work together as a team. Some will teach you, force you to learn new gods, so you're not playing the same god over and over, because you're going to get a random god that you're forced to play, right? So everything in Smite 1 was designed with Conquest in it, to try to get you to become a better Conquest player. The problem with that is a lot of people don't like Conquest, like myself, and really enjoy Arena. So one or two things I think they should, and I would not be surprised, like I said, I don't have their numbers, but from everything I've read, everything I've heard, Arena has the biggest player base in the game. So if that's the case, and more people that play Arena, I'm sure, probably buy skins and stuff, right? So if that's the case, why not you know, continue to do your Conquest stuff? That's fine, but why not you know, do something to promote Arena and continue to bring in that flow, and then from that, you know, be able to path into the other modes, especially now that they don't have esports anymore, right? Right now is the perfect time where they can start building up an Arena base. Because I'm telling you, when a new player comes to Smite, they don't just jump into Conquest. What's the first mode they play? 99.9% of them, the very first mode they play is going to be Arena. You know what I'm saying? So if you make Arena fun, then new players will be more likely to return to the game for the second day, and the third day, and the fourth day, until they get hooked, and then they continue to come back. And guess what? I like this character, but his skin sucks. Let me buy some gems to give him this cool skin, right? And then that's how they start producing income. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got a new freaking battle pass, and you know, this skin is cool on this guy. Let me buy that battle pass. And that's how they'll start generating income. But if, you know, just being a one-trick pony with Conquest and tailoring everything for Conquest, I think is a failed how you say, path to success. I understand that the game is Conquest. That's the flagship. But I think it's time for some of these, you know, upper ups to take that step back and say, what's going to make us more money? Yes, you know, the end game is Conquest, but we need to start generating money. We need a good financial foundation to get the game where even Conquest is even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if the game dies, what the hell does Conquest have? You know, what are we going to get out of only doing Conquest? So I think that if they actually put more time into developing the Arena, different random Arena maps, you know, just random stuff that happens in Arena, you know, certain things like gods come out and drop minions that attack everybody, you know, that are neutral and just attack everybody, or, you know, a big boss appear, just crazy wacky things that they can come in and add to Arena, make Arena more original, or just standardize random Arena maps. Like, you know how you go to Overwatch, you don't know what the hell game map can be in Overwatch until you get into it, and then it shows you in the loading screen with the background. You can tell what map you're going into, right? I think that would be awesome. Just something so simple. a random map. It would make arena more fresh. Get ice in here. But stuff like that, dude. I mean, some forward thinking into, I think, into beefing up arena, giving us auto buys where you can do like 3 or 4 auto buys, right? So you can already put your auto buys. You can do one for life steal, one for high pin, one for high defense, right? And then when you load in the game, you see where you're playing against, and guess what? You already had, oh crap, they got like 4 healers. That's all right. I have an auto build for anti-heal. So as soon as I go into the game, I can go into my shop, do the pull down to my anti-heal build, bam, done deal. I don't have to do crap. Now I just can go up, and so when I play, you know, arena, I can just dip my toe, it buys the item, I go back out. I don't have to sit there for like a minute going, oh man, what the hell am I gonna buy? And then time, as you're doing this, time doesn't seem like it's going long, but when your player teams are out there, they're like, where the hell is everybody? And they see, dude, there's been times when I've been playing this game and I thought people went AFK because they were taking so damn long in the freaking store, and I actually got irate and started talking shit, and then kind of find out they weren't AFK and they didn't leave. They were just new to that god or to the game and was trying to figure out what to buy. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't fault them for that. So, and if I'm thinking that, I know there's other people out there that do the same thing. We got a room. Does anybody want in? If not, I'm just gonna hit play. All right, there we go. Oh shit, today is Sunday, ain't it? Super Bowl. I mean, I don't like either team, but I like watching championship games every now and then. Like the World Cup, right? I didn't give a damn about most of the people. I always root for, in the World Cup, I always root for Spain, and I always root for Germany. Why? Do I know anything about their teams up to date, whatever? No. Do I care about their teams? No. But I lived in Spain, I lived in Germany, so I got to root for my peeps, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I root for the U.S. team, even though I know they're garbage and they're not going to do anything. But I still root for them. Why? Because they're USA, baby. So I got to root for them. That's just the way it is. Kansas City, I never lived in Kansas City. I lived close to it when I was at Riley, but I didn't live in Kansas City. And what the hell's the other one? Seattle? Never been to Seattle, so I can care less. But it's a championship game, so it might be interesting to watch. Well, I think it comes on soon, right? I wish that they showed the freaking. I wish they showed the halftime shows. Sometimes when I watch it on the on TV, they don't show the halftime shows. I don't know what the hell that's about. Would not be using this aspect. The Cowboys. When I was in Dallas, I was hoping I could get. Well, I lived in the DFW there. When I first started the channel, obviously I launched it when I was living in the DFW, the Dallas Fort Worth area, right? And back then I was working for Lockheed, so I was doing the channel and working for Lockheed at the same time at their manufacturing plant down there. So I always wanted to catch a Cowboys game, but dude, between my time. Just time, and there's just, I can never catch one. I never got to catch a Cowboys game. That sucked. And I was right there at Dallas. I wanted to catch a Cowboys game at right there at was it the AT&T Stadium where they played, wherever the hell they played down there. But I never got a chance to do it, man. Not because I was a Cowboy fan, because I thought it would be really cool to catch a Cowboys fan where I lived in, in the DFW at their home thing. That would be awesome. Never got a chance to do it though. What did I like last time? Did I like the crit? High ability damage? No. Penetration? We can try penetration. I mean, crits. Let's go with pin. Let's try the pin build. I'm doing the non aspect of it, so his heart bounds would do more damage. So we'll see how this works out. I don't think spells crit. So, oh, and I got my targeter now. You see that? The little circle, so that's a plus.
Minions have spawned.
You'd be surprised how little things like that makes much of a difference. They do. They make a huge difference, at least for me. Especially when there's all kinds of craziness on the screen. It helps to really see what the hell's going on. Because like right now, I can't see that line under it, but I can see the circle. Rams fans, so this was a pretty good year. Dude. I wonder, is the Super Bowl what the hell? Now I don't have a freaking targeter. They heard me talking. They're like, you know what? Take away his targeter. He's liking it. Take it away. What the hell's up with this game, dude? So annoying. So annoying. Good job, good job. They don't want to see me win, right? Look, now he doesn't have a targeter no more. What the crap, dude? So annoying. What causes that? I don't know. For a hunter, you have to have a targeter. Any basic attack range guy, you need a targeter. If not, you're gonna be sucking, dude. Unless you're like really, really good, which there are people that are. I ain't one of them. What the hell was all that? Craziness. Oh, they got a Fenrir. Wow, looks like we got a small delay too. Ooh, somebody gave me a small shield. That's cool. Of course, he moved at the perfect time, didn't he? Dude, there's a small delay, unfortunately. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's alright, I can Kentucky windage it. Uh-oh.
An ally has been slain.
Just keep running, just keep running. Dude, I miss my Odyssey this bow. It might be in this game. I gotta check, dude. Because early game like this, that thing is so freaking awesome. Not only does it help to clear lanes, but it also causes the enemy to disperse. So they can't, it makes it a little bit harder for them to coordinate. That's why I love that thing. Plus, it does really good arc damage. So when they bunch up, man, it just made it so much easier.
An enemy has been slain.
Awesome. Good job. Yeah, Cupid, adult Cupid finally grew on me. It took me a while to get used to his new skin, or his new model, I guess you'd call it. But yeah. Ah, it was hitting the wrong damn button. I was trying to sprint with my 2 like a dumbass. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That's all good. That goes to show you how much I needed to play this game. Playing like a freaking noob. There we go, beautiful.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Wait.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Get out of here before I cause this points. I'm going crazy, or is it the game dropping in FPS? There's a lot of... Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm getting some delay. No, you're right, Sander. I was early when we first started. I was saying the same thing. I could feel it. I had to do Kentucky windage because there is. It's not all the time. I don't know what the hell's causing it, but every now and then, the game is stuttering. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I was seeing it too. I mean, I did that one attack, shot it this way, and the guy had ran all the way down there before he even went off. After I had already shot it. That was weird. That was me. That was not the game. That was my sadness.
Killing spree.
Good job. Get down, dude. Oof.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, alright. Hey, what's up, Olivia? Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, I figured if we did these on Sundays, more people would be able to break through. Now, of course, I totally forgot it was Super Bowl Sunday, and I don't know when the hell. When does the game start? Is the game not? The game's not on yet, right? I think it comes on like at 2. I didn't even think about that, dude. I mean, not that it's probably make a big difference for me. I'm sure there's people that some of our Reapers actually watch the Super Bowl. Or probably have people over to watch the Super Bowl, right? Because usually people come early, so even the game's not on, you know, they might have their peeps.
An ally has been slain.
Is this a speed buff? It is, right? Yeah. Good deal. Yeah. Alright, more items. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Oh, where the hell did you come from? Freaking punk. Try to sneak up behind me. Okay, cause him to... Meow. It's like tight game, man. Real tight game.
Something to spread the love.
Oh, it starts in about 5.5 hours. Oh, it's just not until this afternoon. Well, that's cool. In that case, we should be good. Oh, come on. How did he survive that? Dude, I fired that one 4 times at that guy and it didn't even go off, not even once. I still have it. This is such crap. Such crap. Okay, did it go off that time? Yeah, I did.
Killing spree. Shut down.
Oh, that was my bad. the hell just happened. We got that sticker in them though. Meow. The FPS drop happens a lot with Odin alt. They don't have an Odin this time though. And I've been noticing this game too. It's so hard to see what the hell's going on without a aiming receptacle. Because when you get all that crap on the ground, you can't even see your line, really. Oh, I got my aiming receptacle back. They heard me. They gave it back. Look at that. All right, now we can actually aim what the hell we're doing. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. That's funny, dude. Dude, we destroyed that freaking big man. That's what's up. We got him. Good job. Get off me, punk. Left him wanting, boy. Nice. Good job. Good job. Oh, he's jumping around for a... Oh, I did damage by hitting with my heart still with that first aspect. That's cool. Gotta be careful because my stuff was on cooldown. Now they're trying to be a little bit more passive.
An ally has been slain.
The hell? The hell was that? You see that? Was that Sobek that turned into a pig and charged?
Shut down.
What in the hell did I just see? One didn't go off again. Getting old.
Double kill. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Know if I got him or not. See Sobek trying to zoom in. Missed him. No, if I got him or not. Alright, let's go get another item real quick. Ooh, tight game, baby, tight game. Why on earth would you surrender? Not exactly, right? Did somebody try to surrender? One didn't go off again. Until later. Alright, get out of here because I'm almost dead. Run, run, run. Meow.
Shut down.
Yeah, some of these guys seem weaker. I don't know. Maybe just because people are playing them that are new to him, or like Zeus doesn't feel as powerful as he used to be in Smite 1, to tell you the truth. But then again, it's just maybe the people playing him, I don't know. I don't like playing him because he feels more like a basic attack guy now. That's just me. Wish they'd give his shield throw back. Alright, let me go get another item real quick. These guys are turtling. Meow. Meow. Stuff. Where am I at? 5? Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to that new heart counter. I don't know if it's the same amount of hearts or there's more hearts you can stack now. I don't know. I got my freaking counter, my aiming receptacle back, so that's a plus. Well, they wanted me bad, didn't they? They came at me. They wanted me bad. Did not work out for them that time, did it? That's what you get. You jump around like a clown, and you get put underground. There you go.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Jumped at the perfect time, didn't you?
Good game, good game, good game.
I see you trying to circle navigate.
The enemy has 50 tickets remaining.
Alright, let's see if I can get another item here. 2,300 gold. Put in a hole in my pocket. Got you that time though. See ya.
Rampage.
Oh, I just missed it. Ooh, I'm liking that yellow damage, boy. I'm putting some good damage on point here when I actually connect. So that pin is actually doing pretty decently.
An enemy has been slain.
Hopefully I saved him.
The enemy has 10 tickets remaining.
Let's do this, baby. Let's finish strong. Let's go.
Your
Our team's
team
doing
has 50
outstanding,
tickets
dude.
remaining.
Our team is doing outstanding. I'm liking this teamwork. We don't even have a full Reaper crew. Our pugs are doing really good. I haven't seen no craziness. Usually you have that one Leroy Jenkins on your team, but this crew is actually doing really good.
Run, pain, you have slain an enemy.
Good job, guys. Good job. All right, GG peeps, GG. Oh, that was a really good game. You guys did outstanding. Good stuff. Good stuff. But you see the feel, man. It just feels better, dude. The game feels more like Smite 1 now. Oh, actually did pretty decent, man. 50,000 player, 44,000 minion damage. That's not bad. That pin build seems like it was doing really good, and I was missing a lot, to tell you the truth. So to do 50k missing that much, I'm very surprised, to tell you the truth. So that's good, really good. Our team did outstanding. Awesome. All right, do we got anybody else on the list? Let's see. Yeah, hopefully one day we get to the point where we get enough people to come out on these Sundays, because some people don't even know that we go live on Sundays. So hopefully word gets out. So we start getting a lot more Reapers coming in, so we can start doing 5v5s, right? Reaper versus Reaper. I think those are a lot more fun. They make the streams a lot more fun, because usually I'm laughing the whole time through, dude, because to me they're funny. I mean, I don't even care about win or lose. I just enjoy playing. It's so hilarious sometimes, especially when people are all trying to come at me. Like, what the hell, dude? Freaking hilarious. All right, let's go again. Nobody's on the list. Unfortunately, dude, with all the negativity and the stigma around Hi-Rez right now, it's unfortunately starting to make people shy away from Smite, and people are starting to play other games. I mean, it's understandable, I guess. Especially when you got all the freaking fear mongers out there that are yelling at people, telling them the sky's falling. I'm rooting for Smite too, dude. I really am. I really hope it takes off. Not just because of the channel, because my channel is going to live no matter what, dude. I'll just pivot to another game or pivot to other games, right? I'll have my cooking channel starting up here soon. Who knows? Maybe I'll just, as much as I like to jabber jaw my mouth, maybe I'll do like a reaction channel on top of it. So I have my gaming channel, reaction channel, and a cooking channel. So people that want to hear my input on dumb stuff can tune into that and don't have to worry about it when you just want to watch gaming stuff, right? So you want to see that old man saying, "Get the hell off my lawn," you can go to that channel. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see what happens. But for now, dude, and the worst part about it is there's really no good games out, man. Rival's good. Rival, I like Rival. Marvel Rivals is good, but it's not good enough, or it's not the type of game I enjoy playing enough where I can pivot into a full-time Rivals content, regular content on it, right? I'll do some videos on Rivals, don't get me wrong. But it's not something like I would hit as heavy as I did Smite 1, right? I do enjoy the game. I think it has a good future. They're adding a lot of stuff into it, and it's cross-play. It checks all the boxes. The problem is it's a first-person shooter, and I'm not very... Well, I play first-person shooters every now and then. I'm not a hardcore first-person shooter, you know. I think that the best years for Smite is ahead too, as long as they pivot correctly and put their focuses on the right things to build the game. They go back to the basics. That's what they need to do. They need to go back to the basics and see what made Smite 1 Smite 1, right? What made it popular? What helped to pop it off? And try to use that formula to put into Smite 2. Because you got to think about it, man. Smite 1 was a lot of hit and miss, right? It was a lot of learning, hitting roadblocks that you wouldn't even know was there, and then trying to, how do we fix this, right? So they have a lot of knowledge from Smite 1. So Smite 2 should have been a little bit easier. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more conflict or a little bit different with the different Unreal Engine, but they already knew how to advertise. They knew how to get to their content out to people. I mean, I don't know, dude. It still has, I think it still has a big future ahead of it if they do it right. I still think that they could very easily, if you get somebody up at the top ranks of Hi-Rez to make more catastrophic, stupid decisions, they could very easily tank this game. We're not there yet, but we could very easily be there if we keep getting bad decisions. And I'm sure they've already gotten to the point where they're not going to be doing any more games. They're going to halt development of any new games until they can get this one off the ground. I can almost guarantee you that. Because if they don't, then they're just stupid. And when I say they, I'm not talking about the freaking developers, right? They're just workhorses. I'm talking about the upper. When you hear me talk about Smite, it has nothing to do with the people we see. It has nothing to do with the game developers or the artists or stuff like that. From promoters, it has nothing to do with that. Those are worker bees, dude. Those are soldiers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the top, the shot callers. You know, the ones that are making the decisions on where they don't give a crap what the lower echelon says. They're doing it their way. This is how we're gonna do it. Those are the ones I talk about. Ooh, that red Reaper looks nice. Their ice stands out. That's our Royal Grim Reaper Elite badge. I think only 2 people have it in all of the GGC. I think you and oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name already. Oh my god, my brain's not working. Oh my god, I can't believe his damn name. Oh my lord. My brain's just not working, dude. Hi-Rez is always known to be great games. The problem is they divide and ignore most of their player base. Yeah, and you have to really, I mean, when you're running a game like that, you really have to build a really good team that knows how to balance things, right, and knows how to communicate with other sections. So this section, their development, this section is artists, this section is media and public relations, right? And they have to work in unison, because if not, dude, like you say, then that's how you get a player base that's split, or that's how you get drama. You know what I'm saying? And you get once the game or once the project goes off the rails, you have to try to rally and get it back on point. And if you don't, man, then that's when stuff starts falling apart. I mean, if the social media, or what they say, public relations, sees that a majority of the community is not liking this, that, or that, they need to say that. They should be saying that, and they probably are. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what's going on in the board meetings, but that's when they speak up and say, hey, look, we got a huge amount of people saying that you know, they took away Zeus's shield and they're pissed off about it, that people don't like it. We might want to look at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they change it, they just at least acknowledge it. Now, if you got somebody that's up there that's like, I don't give a damn what they say, this is what we're going to do, I don't care what they say, this is what we're going to do. If they, and I'm not saying they have that, but if they had that, then that's where you cause a lot of issues, right? If you get those it's my way or the highway type personalities, then that's when you have issues. And who knows, maybe that's what happened, man. People weren't listening to the people that actually are playing the game. And I'm not talking about the players base, I'm talking about the actual developers that are actually playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be surprised how many of these executives and stuff, and a lot of these gaming companies, not just Smite but any other game company, that don't even play their own product. They don't have a clue about it. You have people that run, you know, Blizzard or World of Warcraft and never even played World of Warcraft, or don't play it regularly. They played a little bit and don't know about it, you know, stuff like that. but they're making decisions, life-changing decisions on the life of the game, right? This is crazy. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be an executive without playing the game that you're developing, right? I'm not saying that, but I am saying that if you're, no matter your education level, if you're not a subject matter expert on something, you probably should at least, at a minimum, listen to those that are, right? When I was in the military, dude, yeah, I might have been, you know, a senior ranking guy, you know, I might have been an E8, but if I went to a weapon system that was run by an E3, and that was that E3's life, that's all he or she knew was that weapon system. What do you think I did when I had a question on that weapon system? Where do you think I went? Do you think I went to that guy's boss, to that other E8? No, I went to that E3 and say, hey, brother or sister, tell me what, you know, this, that, or that. How do I do this and that? What do you like or dislike about that? Why? Because they're the ones that are using that weapon system every single day. When we go to war, that is what they're using to be a force multiplier. You know what I'm saying? So why the hell would I go to the first sergeant that's sitting his ass behind a desk all day or a boardroom all day? Not because that's his level. You know what I'm saying? Why would I go to him and ask him a question? Yeah, he probably used it back in the day, but these guys are on the ground now using it. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones I would need to get the feedback from. So same thing in corporate world now. Now, is that happening or not? I don't freaking know, dude. Probably not. If I was a guess, I would say no. But who knows? Whatever. I just hope they fix things so this game actually does take. Because like right now, if you don't know any better, it looks like we're playing Smite 1. I mean, look at the maps and everything, the text. Yeah, it's better graphics. It looks a little crisper, but it has the Smite 1 feeling, right? Whereas before, it didn't have this. It had like a weird, I don't even know how to explain it, dude. It had like a weird, like, mushy feel to it. And I think it's because of the backgrounds or something, because I think the backgrounds look different and the models look different too. Cuckoo doesn't look as sharp, I guess. I don't know, man. I just know it feels more like Smite 1 now than it did before, which I really appreciate. I'm glad they did that.
An ally has been slain.
I like this a lot better.
Thank you.
Well, she tried to come at me, didn't she?
Killing spree.
Let's not call attention.
I'll try to back you up. Yeah, you can't expect good results when you ignore most of your player base. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you gotta think about it, dude. I mean, even when doing my YouTube channel, right? There's a lot of people out there that think they know everything. You got a bunch of know-it-alls, dude. You got these people that have zero education, zero knowledge of the product. They think just because they can play a game good that they know everything, right? So those are the freaking know-it-alls. Then you got the people that actually are really good at the game, have really good knowledge, and have really good feedback, but they have zero people skills. So they don't know how to present these ideas in a fashion that doesn't make them look like a total jackass, because as soon as they start opening their mouth, people turn them off. So nobody ever gets a chance to hear these awesome ideas that might even be beneficial, because they come off as jackasses. They don't know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And I see that a lot in because I mean, even in my videos that happens. And then you got those that are actually, you know, have good information, good knowledge, good experience, and knows how to communicate those ideas in a professional manner and in a respectful manner, right? And those are usually the ones that people listen to. Unfortunately, those type of personality, those type of people are a minority, right? Those are a lot less than these know-it-alls that think everything, that think that if you don't do it their way, you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to, you know, go about things. Actually, there's more know-it-alls that don't know jack shit as compared to the know-it-alls that just don't know how to actually present their ideas in a respectful manner where somebody would even want to listen to them, right?
Double kill.
I mean, it is what it is.
Thank you. Triple
Thank you.
killing spree.
I mean, like I said, it happens all the time. I see it in my video streams all the time.
Thank you.
And I always tell people, dude, I don't know everything about every game I play. I'm always open to feedback, especially if it's going to help my game. And it's happened a lot of times, dude. People giving me tips and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know about that. And it helped me, right?
No.
But if people try to come off like know-it-alls or be disrespectful, I stop reading anything they say and I just delete it instantly. I don't even read the rest of it. I just delete it instantly. I have zero time for stupidity and bullshit. I don't even give these people the time of day. What happens is there's so many of those that people automatically think that a lot of people, more people are like that, or a majority of people are like that. So when somebody has a good idea, a lot of people, even before they even say anything, people already turn them off because they're like, oh, here we go, another one of these damn know-it-alls, right? Another one of these love-seat quarterbacks. And it's sad, man, but that's where our society is nowadays, dude. It's almost like when you go to the store and you're in the parking lot and somebody approaches you and say, excuse me, right out of the get-go, they're asking for money, right? Or they're asking for something, they want something. You're already hyped, right? They didn't even say crap yet, but the fact that they approached you already, you're already hyped. Because why? Because of freaking society, dude. You see it over and over. So I'm thinking that a lot of people are probably, a lot of our communities probably put out some good ideas and a lot of various different social medias, but people just stop reading those things because of all the negativity and stupidity, which is sad.
Double kill.
So sometimes, dude, our community comes out with some really good ideas, man. Now, are those ideas, you know, can be put into, you know, into effect? I don't know. Depends on, I guess, the idea, right?
Low profile.
Attack.
I can't catch him.
Below.
Or can I? Okay, good. We got him anyway. He was immune. I hit him and it said immune.
Thank you.
That's not
I don't know what the hell that was about.
With your mindless chatter. No.
You're welcome.
That was good follow-up, guys. That was awesome.
No. With your mindless chatter.
Do you think they released it too early? Yes, 1000%. I think that Smite 2 should have absolutely never went to the public alpha until they already had 50 gods in the shoot. That's my belief. I think they 1000% released it way too early. I personally think that it should have stayed in private alpha. They shouldn't have done no founders editions yet. They should have been private alpha until they worked out all the kinks. Then once they went into beta, right, they got all the 50 guys, they worked out all the kinks that they thought they could. Then they went into beta, or at least a majority of them, right? Then going into beta, then that's when you drop the founders editions, because now you already have the foundation, right? You have the models, you have the modes, you have everything implemented. Now you want to not only work out the bugs, but you want to stress test the servers to see if it can facilitate the demand on the game, right? So then you go into your beta. That's when you open your Founders Edition, and you keep that Founders Edition beta until you work out the bugs for that, and you're ready to go. And once the game is ready to go and you're good, then that's when you go into free to play, right? That's when you launch free to play. Because free to play, it should be the game's ready to go. You're good. That's my take on that. At that, because that way, when it was in alpha and they're working in alpha, guess what? It's an alpha. Nobody's thinking about it. People are still playing Smite 1. They're still developing Smite 1. They're still making money on Smite 1. And then later, you know, once they go into beta, the Founders Edition pops off. Now they can start doing the Founders Edition, but guess what? They're still developing Smite 1. They're still making money on Smite 1. And then, once the game's ready to go and go free to play, right? Now they're going to be making generating on diamonds and freaking skins. That's right there. right there. The game's ready to start being a cash cow. The game's ready to start making money. Then that's when you start transitioning from Smite 1 to Smite 2. That's what I would have done. I mean, I would have never took the only profitable game I have in my portfolio, right? And then automatically cut it out, make it irrelevant, therefore, eliminating my profit before my new profit machine, my new money machine was ready to print money. You know what I'm saying? That makes zero sense to me. That's almost like those idiots that don't like their job and just quit their job without having another job lined up. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it takes them, years to get another job because of competition or what have you, or the industry. But guess what? The bills keep coming, baby. Those bills will keep coming. Your car note's still coming. Your rent's still due. Your kids still need clothes. Your kids still need food. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened here, dude. They, in my opinion, they quit their job. They quit Smite 1 before Smite 2 was profitable again. And didn't have to even be making the same amount of money that Smite 1 was making before they started the transition, but at least got to a point where it was, to a point where they could see where it would start generating money so they can start transitioning to it. And then transitioning to it, maybe a little bit at a time. Just blend it through. But that's just my take on it, dude. They definitely released Smite 2 way too early, in my opinion. I think if they would have done it the way I said, that a lot of those people would still have jobs. And the game would be a lot more successful. Now, we probably wouldn't get Smite 2 until middle of this year or the end of the year. But who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? If you're already enjoying Smite 1 and you're already doing everything, what does it matter? And on top of it, I would have definitely, without a doubt, found a way to transition all the top tier, like was it the tier 5 or tier 6 skins from Smite 1 to Smite 2. Those skins that you spent, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60 on, I would have definitely found out a way on how to pipe that into Smite, from Smite 1 to Smite 2, without a doubt. Because these people that have been supporting, a lot of our player base that have been supporting Smite 1 for a long time, dude, they spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this game, right? Over time. Not at one time, but over time. Stuff adds up. And to start, the thought of starting over, just, it disgusts me. I know it really made me sick to my stomach. Because hell, I spent like $60 on a freaking Izanami skin that I barely even used. You know what I'm saying? I don't even main Izanami, but I thought it was a really cool skin. So I paid for it. I bought those gems at the time. Now it is what it is. But now I don't have that skin on Smite 2. And then Smite 2 is going to go away. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people see that and they're like, so what stops them from going to Smite 3? Why am I going to waste my money on Smite 1 on Smite 2 if they can just come out with Smite 3 later and I lose all my crap? So they'll play it, but they'll be probably think twice before just nonchalantly spending money. You know what I'm saying? So I think if they would have transitioned a lot more of the high item type things, I think that would have helped to boost their popularity from Smite 2. I could be wrong, but that's just my idea on it. I mean, I understand that it would take a long time to pipe every single skin, but some of those skins are they're stupid anyway. They're just like brands, right? Reskins. But dude, some of those epic skins, all the epic skins, Dude, my guy's sitting there doing the running, man. I guess I probably should be paying attention. I'll get your ass kicked down.
Shut down, champion! I sense your fear. You're electric. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. What a shame.
I tried to save you, dude. I saw it developing, but unfortunately, didn't get.
Simply amazing. Your team has 50 tickets remaining.
All right. What build did I use? Did I use the cooldown build? For some reason, it feels like this build's not doing enough damage.
No.
Oh,
You're
I
welcome.
don't want to quit.
Better
Pugs.
low
Okay.
Oh, I tried to turn around at the last second.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, Medusa crime.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. Your team has 10 tickets remaining.
Oh, I'm crippled. He had me crippled. I couldn't move. I couldn't use my F. Ah, this is what it is.
Simply amazing.
The thing is, they needed money injection, most likely. Yeah, and I know that, and I actually did a video right on where I thought we got duped, right? And I got a lot of negativity in that video. A lot of people thought I was just clickbaiting, whatever. What a coincidence! Everything that I thought exactly is what happened, right? What a coincidence! So all those people that ate shit, right? They can all kiss my ass because now they can see that exactly what I was thinking, exactly what happened. And you're exactly right. That's what happened, is that they were not going to make the game go free to play until it was ready to go. But they saw that they're running out of money. So it was probably a knee-jerk effect on trying to stimulate it so they can get the game out there so people will start buying, you know, gems and freaking skins and stuff like that to try to start generating more income, right? Because the player base was at an all-time low. So by going free to play, because if that player base stayed low to them, people stopped playing Smite 1. Dude, Smite 1, there was like 500 people playing it at one time. If you go into Twitch, 500 people watching it at one time. If you went to Twitch, it was like 500 people viewing it. You know, there were used to be content creators on Twitch that had like 4,000 or 5,000 people viewing them. So they had 4,000 some odd people viewing them by themselves. And you would go into Twitch, and it would be like 580 people for the whole damn category. You know what I'm saying? And then Smite 2 would have like 1,000 to 2,000 people. So that was very concerning. And that wasn't actually for a little bit. That was for a long time, dude. I mean, that was like every month. It was like in the hundreds for Smite 1, low thousands for Smite 2. You know what I'm saying? So, Diaz, I'll get you in here, brother. So, yeah. So, I think that was probably a Hail Mary to try to generate more income. So, yeah, I agree with you. That's what it was, a money grab. Dude, Deadlock to me is not even in the realm of games. You know what I'm saying? To me, Deadlock is like an outflyer game at this point. I don't think Deadlock is going to be another Smite. I mean, I could be wrong. If you like Deadlock, I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think Deadlock is going to be a feasible game to even bother with for as a content creator. That's the problem, dude. There's no other games out there that are worth playing. That's what's so sad. I mean, it'd be different if there's another game out there and be like, oh shit, well, Smite 2 sucks. Well, let's go play this. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing out there that would warrant putting all your effort as a content creator to that game. You know what I'm saying? There's just nothing there. Marvel Rivals is mad popular, but I haven't tried it yet. Yes, Marvel Rivals is a lot of, for me, speaking for self, and a lot of the Reapers, I'm sure, that are playing it too. We do have a lot of Reapers playing it. Marvel Rivals has been a lot of fun. The only problem with Marvel Rivals for me, speaking for self, is that I can only play it for a little bit, or for a small bit, and then I have to stop playing it because I start getting headaches, or I just get frustrated sometimes, so I got to stop playing it. It's a lot of fun though. I really enjoy it. It's just I can only play it for so much, and then I got to. That's not just Rivals. That's any first-person shooter, dude. Because then after I start getting fatigued, my aim is not there. I start making stupid mistakes. In first-person shooters, you have to be on it, right? You have to be like on it. 1 millisecond delay and you're hitting this key means life or death, right? So that's why a lot of times when I play games like that, like Marvel Rivals, you'll see I'll be doing really good for the first half, and then you'll start seeing me as I start to fall off as I get tired, because I just can't do it, dude. And it's probably because I'm getting older, man. You guys know I only got 80% use in my damn hands. I got damage to my damn hands thanks to my careers. So I mean, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. So I physically start hurting. But I can tell you, if you have not tried Marvel Rivals, you need to try it at least once, just to see if you like it, right? You have to. And then make your own decision. The cool thing I like about it, one, is crossplay. So if you're either on console or if you're on freaking, whether you're on console or on PC, you can play it. So you know, so you can, our Reapers can still play with each other. And if you are interested in play, come to our Discord, man. We got people on our Discord playing Rivals almost every day. You know, and I guarantee you, people would rather play with our own Reapers on their team than some freaking pug, right? But the funny thing about it is, I mean, from what I've seen thus far, I could be wrong because I never pay attention to the chat anyway. But it seems like the so far, and maybe because I just do quick games, I don't do category type games, or what the hell you call ranked games. The people, for the most part, are actually nice. They're not pricks like Call of Duty. You have all these trash people in Call of Duty. I haven't seen that type of attitude in Rivals yet. You'll have this one or two guys that, you know, will be like that, but I've actually seen people shut them down in the chat and be like, dude, that's unnecessary, or dude, that kind of attitude is not warranted. I've actually seen people try to police other people when they're trying to be assholes. So that's I really like that. I do really like that. Yeah, definitely give it a try, man. I think you will enjoy it. I play every now and then. Usually when I go to play Rivals, I mean, I'll stream it. Like usually, like on a Sunday, I'll do Smite 2, and then later on, I'll do Rivals.
Kylo subscribe to the channel.
Kylo, welcome to GGC, my friend. But today I don't think I'm going to do it because I'm already feeling worn down. Dude, I've just had so much chaos with them having to chisel out the foundation of my floor. I got dust freaking everywhere, dude. It's just been chaos. My dogs are all jacked up. They got dust all over them. It's just been a nightmare, man. But luckily, once I get the crap here in my house, you know, worked out, and they put the floor back in, and I can start setting up my gear the way I need to set up, then you'll start seeing more Rival streams too. I'll probably do more videos on Rivals. I'll do more videos on Smite 2. I'm trying not to do videos on World of Warcraft because World of Warcraft is a game I used to relax with, right? So as for y'all that are new to my channel, this is what I do. This is my work. I play video games for work. That's what I do. But I'm also a gamer. I've been gaming for over 45 years, you know what I'm saying? So you're not going to see me play Smite 2 for fun. If I'm playing, I have to play Smite 2 for a job. You're not going to see me play Smite 2 for fun. You know what I'm saying? That's like working at a Subway or something, and then, you know, when you want to go out with your girl or out with your friends, let's go to Subway. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not going to do that, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, or any restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So, and the same thing with the Rivals. So when if I decide to do a game now. I'm not saying that I wouldn't log in every now and then, but I have to find an escape, right? An escape to get away from the game for a while, because if not, you get burnt out. So that's what World of Warcraft is for me. And now that I got into a raiding guild where I'm actually being able to do the high-end 40-man raids, to me that's fun. So I do that. So I don't know if I want to do. You probably won't see videos on that. Now I know I've had people that ask me if I would stream some of these raids, because they're interested in it and they've never been able to get into a strong enough guild where they can do those type of raids. Well, you might see a stream, and those are usually in the afternoon. We usually raid around 8:30 at night Central Time. So for European people, you probably will never see it because you guys are probably sleeping. But don't be surprised if you see me stream that. But I'm only streaming it just show people that are interested that wanted to stop in and see those type raids, but you probably won't see me do too much on that because of that. But yeah, Smite 2 and Rivals, you'll see more videos coming out throughout this year. Actually, probably here next month for sure. Once everything, and then my wife, she decided to go ahead and get a master's degree in a different field, so an engineering field. So if she's going to go back to school, so with that, you know, she's going to be studying a lot. She's going to be, you know, having to work. She gets laser focused, dude. So I don't want to bother her, you know. I want to let her do it, and she's going to be going to actual school class. So that's going to give me more, you know, time to myself to be able to work the stuff. Because, dude, when you do stuff like jobs like this, you have to have a work-life balance, especially as an adult creator. It's not like I'm a teenage kid in my mom's basement, right? Or with no worries in the world. You have to have that work-life, especially if you have any type of girlfriend or spouse or boyfriend or wife, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You have to have that work-life balance. But that's going to allow me, by her going back to school, it's going to allow me to create a lot more, or put a lot more time into creating new content. So, yeah. But with all that said, dude, you guys probably won't see too much or any more Smite 1 stuff coming. Because to me, it'd be a waste of time, to tell you the truth. I think doing Smite 1 content will be a waste of my time. So, yeah, unfortunately. But come check out our Discord, dude, because if I do play Smite 1, I'll say in our Discord. Usually that's the first place I say, hey, man, I got a wild hair up my butt. I'm going to go play Smite 1. Does anybody want in? Or even when I play Rivals, if I'm not streaming or doing videos, I'll be like, hey, dude, I'm about to do a couple of Rivals. Does anybody want in? Or Smite 2, man, I'm about to log on for some Smite 2. If you see me broadcast it like that in Discord, 9 out of 10 times, I'm not, well, 100% of the time, I'm not streaming. 9 out of 10 times I'm probably either doing a video on something or just playing for fun, you know what I'm saying? But even when I do my videos, when I'm not just clipping crap from my streams, right? But when I'm actually doing like videos like I did the first 3 years of my channel, I go into my Discord to see if anybody wants to play. I don't tell people I'm doing videos because I don't want them to act any different. I want to get them in the wild, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, man, you'll find yourself in one of my videos because that's what I do. I rather have my Reapers in there and show off y'all's play style and have you guys solidified in eternity of YouTube, right? Than some pugs. Hell, majority of my videos, you know, the first 3 or 4 years, well, actually, well, my whole career really, once we started taking off, have at least one Reaper, if not a full Reaper crew in her. And I'll tell people how many Reapers we got with us usually when I'm doing my intro. Of course, the people that were in the videos didn't know it until it went live, right? And they're like, "Oh crap, I was in a video," or "Oh crap, I was in a video," depending on how they did, right? Now, one thing I forgot to mention too is the giveaways, right? As y'all know, if you're new to my channel, now you'll know. I've been a Smite partner for about 4 or 5 years now, right? So as a Smite partner, I get every now and then codes from Smite, or it's battle passes or skins, what have you. And usually what I end up doing, I don't do like a lot of these other content creators and try to make a campaign for goals on Twitch or try to, if you do so many tweets or whatever, I don't do none of that crap, dude. I end up giving my codes to my Reaper community, right, in giveaways, and I try to make sure these codes go only to my Reapers, right? The problem is with all this craziness that's happening at Hi-Rez right now, there's a good chance that we might not be getting as many giveaway codes as we were before. They had already told us that they're going to be giving away less codes but more frequently in 2025. They already told the content creators that, so that was already put out. But I'm wondering if that was just a preemptive strike to tell you you're not going to be getting as many codes because we're not going to have that much of a team. And you know, I don't know, man. we'll see. But I can tell you, I mean, we just gave away what the Aries skin. We gave away the Hikari skin, which was really, really cool. And I haven't gotten any more codes since then. And I think it was what, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? That we did that giveaway. And I haven't gotten any codes. And I used to get codes at least once an update. Now we haven't had a big update yet. But what they had said was that because they're going to be giving me less codes, because they used to give me like 6 to 8 to 12 codes at a time. I can't remember. I think it was six skin codes and 6 or 4 battle pass codes or something like that. And this last time they only gave me three codes for each skin or something like that. I can't remember, but it was a lot. It was like half, right? So they said they're going to give less codes but more frequently. But hell, dude, I mean, the next update for Smite 2 is coming up here soon, because we're going to be getting Rama, and I've only gotten 1 set of codes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I can't. It's not like I'm mandating, like, oh my god, they're not giving me codes, because it's a benefit. It's a thank you, you know, for giving me these codes type situation. I don't like I said, I can't demand them. It's a luxury, you know what I'm saying? It's not a, how you say it, it's not a right, right? So I'm just thankful that they do give us those codes. But the main idea of the story is you haven't seen any giveaways in the last 2 weeks is because I haven't gotten any codes, and I'm wondering if it was because of this firing situation and this Hi-Rez craziness, you know what I'm saying? But if they are going to continue with their creator program and continue to give out these codes, I would expect to see some new codes here soon, maybe next week, because I know that Rama comes out on Tuesday. So with that update, there's a good chance I'm going to get some codes for, you know, either a skin or what have you, and it's going to be given to me next week. So keep an eye out for that. So if you're in our Discord, if I'm going to do, like, say next Sunday is going to be a giveaway stream, I will, in our Discord, I'll flat out tell you that next Sunday is going to be a giveaway stream. I'm going to be giving away 2 skins and a battle pass, or a skin and a battle pass to, you know, some lucky reaper, right? But on my x.com, aka Twitter, I won't post that, because what ends up happening is if I post on Twitter or on any non-Reaper only type social media, like Discord, usually only Reapers are in my Discord, right? If I post that on Twitter, dude, I'm telling you, we'll have like 300 people in my stream, and 280 of them are freaking mooches that don't know crap about our channel, that are just there for the free meal, and that's all they're there for. They just want those free codes, right? It doesn't help my channel in any way other than having a stream with a lot of people in it. Woohoo, you know what I'm saying? But it takes away from my Reaper family, because those codes I use as a thank you for supporting my channel, right? It's a way for me to give back to my Reaper community. So if you ever see a tweet or an X.com, I don't know, what the hell are X.com? Are they still tweets? I don't know. I'm just going to call them tweets. So if you ever see me tweet that, you know, this Sunday is going to be a giveaway stream, right? There's a key phrase I add. If it's going to be a giveaway stream, I won't say it, right? So I'll say this Sunday we're going to be doing a Smite 2 stream, right? Now, if it's going to be a giveaway stream, what I'll say is this Sunday we're going to do a Smite 2 stream, and then in parentheses, or what the hell do they call those? Not parentheses, but those little liney things on the side that look like this. I'll put in that this is one you don't want to miss. So you'll hear that, you'll see that phrase, this is one you don't want to miss. That is the magical phrase that's pretty much telling you guys that it's going to be a giveaway stream. So whether it's, you know, I'm not on Reddit, but whether it would have been Reddit, Twitch, whatever, if you ever see that we're doing a stream, whether it be Smite, whether it be Rivals, whether it be anything, if you ever see me outside of Discord that says we're going to be doing a stream, if you ever see that phrase, this is one you don't want to miss, that means this is a giveaway stream. You will definitely want to check it out. Alright, so that's enough of that. Yeah. I know somebody had asked me when, I think it was last stream, when's the next giveaway stream? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's all going to depend on when they give me codes. And the codes they give me work on both console and PC, but the thing about it too is they also expire. So trust me, if I ever get codes, I'm not gonna hang on to them either. You know, I got to get them out to y'all as quick as possible because they do have a shelf life. But hell, last year we gave away a ton of stuff, man. We gave a crap ton of skins, a bunch of battle. I should have added it up to see how many we gave away. We gave away over 50 for sure. Over 50 skins, over 50 battle passes for sure. Maybe even over 100. I don't know. Because last year I was getting the enemy team surrendered. How much were we ahead? I was running my mouth the whole game. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't even know how many people. Did I even kill anybody?
Victory.
Dude, I got into an autopilot running my mouth. Hello Garza, how are you feeling about Joust or Conquest? Why are most of your videos focused on Arena? Because that's all I play. I don't play Joust, I don't play Conquest, I don't play any other modes. Because to me, speaking for self, they're boring. They're too slow. Especially Conquest. Conquest is slow as hell. I fall asleep. Conquest to me is like being in special ops, dude. You got like 90% of your time you're building up and getting ready to do something, and then there's 10% fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it is. It's like to me. It's just way too boring, dude. Way too boring. That's why I love Arena, because it's constant action. I mean, from the minute the game starts, you're in a dogfight, constant firefight the whole time. That's why I love Arena, dude. And the cool thing about Arena is, you play in Arena, it's your team sucks, and I'm not saying sucks about skill wise. I'm talking maybe you got a bunch of pugs that are toxic, or you got people just being real nasty. Guess what? You only got to tolerate them from like 15 to 18 minutes. Dude, some of those Conquest games can go on for like an hour. It's ridiculous. I ain't got time for that. I do not got time for that. Those games are just way too long. Now, with that said, just because I don't like them doesn't mean that you shouldn't like them. You know what I'm saying? Try. If you never tried Conquest, try Conquest at least once. For y'all that are new to our channel, if you want to join today's fun, all you got to type is exclamation point, the word listadd all together, exclamation point listadd, space your Smite 2 in-game name, and it'll add you to the list. Like right now, I'm going to check the list to see if there's anybody on it. And it doesn't matter if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube. I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, and I'm streaming in 2K. So if your phone or your computer doesn't show 1440, then you might want to do the res up so you see all this beautifulness in 2K. So keep that in mind, because sometimes YouTube will reset my phone and I'm like 720p, what the crap? And then I go into quality and then it has 1440. I was like, why the hell didn't I do that? And then I switch it, especially if you're on a home Wi-Fi, right? Yeah, dude. Kalo, I'll get you in right now. Kylo. All right, good stuff, good stuff. I'll add you to my friends list too. That way it makes it easier for next time. And then I'll add you to the group. Boom. We got room for 2 more if anybody wants in. What time is it, dude? I've been running my mouth. It feels like I've been like freaking word salading all day. There's just so much going on, man. Have Reaper crew. Yeah, that's good, man. It's about time. I'm starting to see our peepers come. And this is another thing, dude. If you're new to my channel, and my Reapers already know what the hell I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway, right? If you're new to my channel, honestly, I've been saying this since I started this damn channel, right? I don't care if you're a day one player. I don't care if you just saw Smite 2 today and you just downloaded it for the first time today. I don't care if you're a day one player or a Smite professional. If you're a dev on the freaking on the circuit, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Everybody's welcome to play with me, dude. We're gonna win some games. We're gonna lose some games. That's just the way of Arena, dude. It's a toxic free environment. I don't care. I play this game for fun. I enjoy playing with my Reapers, right? So don't be shy. Because I'm telling you, the more you play with us, whether it be on stream or in our Discord, right? Come check out our Discord. We got awesome people from all around the world playing daily. I say 1,000,000 times. I feel like a broken record sometimes, right? The more you play with our crews, you're going to see the difference between playing with these pug groups, PUG pickup groups, and playing with a group of friends, right? A group that you play with regularly, because you're going to learn the way that their play style. So you're going to learn how to work as a cohesive team, and it's going to make you a better player, dude. You're going to have a more fun. You're going to have a better time, in my personal opinion. You're going to have more fun doing that. And then you don't have to worry about people talking crap, dude. Especially if you try playing a new god. You don't have to be shy about trying a new god. And that's just not for Smite, dude. My Discord is not a Smite Discord. It's a gaming Discord. There, you can find people to play any game in the world, dude. You come under Smite, we got a laundry list of games of people that play those games, right? And if for some reason you ever come to Discord and you're looking for people to play XYZ game and you haven't found anybody and I don't have a channel for that, let me know and I'll add it, right? I think somebody just had me add another game just the other day. I can't remember what the hell it was. I don't play it, but hell, that doesn't mean my freaking community doesn't play, right? So I added it to there. What game was that? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, dude. I got so many freaking games on here. Oh, Once Human. I think I heard of it, but somebody was looking for people to play Once Human with, and I added it to our Discord. Hopefully he found somebody that plays it. I don't play it. I don't even know what the hell it is. I might have seen it once upon a time. But yeah, dude. That's why I started my Discord, to have a one-stop shop pool of friends that are like-minded people, you know what I'm saying, and that you can find to play games in a non-toxic environment. Because people don't understand. Some people play with their kids, some people play with their spouses, some people play with their boyfriends, girlfriends, what have you, right? And the last thing they want is some jackass, you know, talking crap to their kid or to their wife or to their husband or to their boyfriend, girlfriend, what have you, or the brother, sister, whatever, brother, mother, the father, whatever, right? Nobody wants that. It just totally takes away from the whole gaming experience. So that's why originally I started my Discord, and I didn't expect it to blow up the way it does. Dude, we have over 500 people signed up to our Discord now. It's freaking awesome. Now, granted, only like a handful of people ever talk because everybody's shy, but yeah, dude, our Discord blew the hell up. And it's awesome, dude. I love it. And I love to see all the friendships that have been created through our Discord, dude. I mean, just because I'm not talking to Discord doesn't, dude, I always have my eye on my Discord. When people post, I'm watching. I police it very carefully, right? I'm always keeping an eye on it. So I can see if anybody's ever toxic or post some crazy stuff. Like I think it was yesterday or this morning somewhere, someone put some pornographic crap in our Discord, which was actually tagged as a freaking Reaper. Come to find out, I think they got their account hacked. So unfortunately, I had to ban their account. But I was able to respond, you know, within minutes. And I'm sure had I not responded, my freaking Discord would have been blowing up with my Reapers telling me what the crap, dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's awesome. In our Discord, we have not just text channels, we have voice channels too. And sometimes I actually use my voice channels. Although there's a lot of people that are shy about going voice, but that's fine. You don't have to. You can still play with this. I don't use voice when I do my streams or my videos because of the fact that I can't afford somebody to say something crazy. Because somebody says something crazy, next thing you know that I get, you know, a strike, a YouTube strike, or get my channel canceled because somebody said a racial slur or some other type of discriminatory type thing that I had no control over, you know what I'm saying? Now, I could probably go and fight it and this and that, but there's just too much drama, dude. I ain't got time for that. And not that I would ever think that my Reapers would do something like that, but dude, we get new people on our channel all the time, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen people lose their damn mind before. People, you know, that I wouldn't expect all of a sudden start saying crazy stuff. And had that been, you know, on a live stream, it could have really caused issues. But yeah, it's just a protection type thing. Now, you might hear another voice every now and then, because if Nightwing plays with me, then I'll put her on our stream, because she's my daughter. I have control over her. So if she does anything crazy, I can slap her upside the damn head, because she's 25 years old. So it's not child abuse anymore. But she wouldn't do nothing crazy like that either. She has a ball. She really enjoyed our community. It's just that unfortunately now she's a grown up, right? So she's in a growing up industry and has very little time to really play anything these days, unfortunately. She's actually the one that got me to start this. I started this channel because of her. But I mean, it is what it is.
An enemy.
It is what it is. Because to me, dude, gaming is a way for people to escape the reality of real life. So the last thing you need is a bunch of toxicity in the game, right?
Ally has been slain.
That's why I don't talk about political crap or any type of freaking hot button type topics in any gaming environment. Because, dude, there's no room for that in the virtual world. People come to gaming to get away from that crap, right? Last thing they need is some jackass bringing it into the gaming world. That's my opinion on that. Now, if it's gaming related, that's a whole different story. Like this Hi-Rez firing thing, that's a whole different story, dude. That's actually gaming related and it affects us, right? In the gaming world. Yeah, when I was in the military, dude, I used to use gaming as a way to keep in contact with my kids when I was deployed in crazy places around the world, right? I mean, I literally have played Wizard 101 with my daughter from the deserts of Iraq in the middle of nowhere. I'm literally on a satellite link playing Wizard 101 from the middle of a freaking combat zone. It was crazy. But I did it, man. I've actually been on a Nax raid in my chew on Camp Liberty, and all of a sudden we started getting mortared. The people in my freaking chat actually heard mortars coming in on me in the middle of a Nax raid. It was insane. I literally had to say, "Hey, I'm getting mortared. I gotta go AFK for a bit." And they could hear the explosion in the background. They're like, "What the hell?" It was hilarious. Back then, obviously, I didn't have a YouTube channel, but that would have been YouTube gold, dude. But that's how you guys in the military, dude. That's how I stayed sane. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't really see me talking about crazy stuff in the gaming. You know, that's why I don't like seeing, you know, outside world, real life world crap, hot button type topics when I'm gaming, dude. Because this is what I used to escape all that crap. What's happening with the Hi-Rez firing situation? Who knows, dude? It's bad right now. I think they're still trying to figure out what's the way forward and how bad this is going to impact the future of the game. But if you're just tuning in, Smite 2 is not dead. Don't believe the hype. Smite 2 is absolutely not dead. It's just that Hi-Rez is going to have a lot smaller team, so don't expect a lot to happen quickly. But whatever does happen is probably going to be higher quality, and it's probably going to work better because now their life depends on it. You know what I'm saying? Their livelihood depends on it. Because they've seen that they can't afford for this game to flop. The people that are actually left at Hi-Rez cannot afford, or they're going to lose their jobs too. You know what I'm saying? The game goes, if the company goes under, they're all going to lose their jobs. So I think it's a reality check, hopefully to the upper ups of Smite. So they actually changed something at the top. Quality is a good thing. Yeah, I agree. Quality is a good thing. And the post that I saw that referenced the firings, they said that yeah, it's devastating for everybody. Even the people that are, I mean, think about it. It's like how do they call it? When there's a big mass casualty type situation, and then you got people that get killed, and then people that survive, right? So you got survivor's remorse. So you got to think about a lot of these people, man. They're friends, they're brothers and sisters that they've been freaking, you know, working with for years. Just got erased from the company, dude, just like that. I mean, they literally and you know, just disappeared overnight. That can have a lot to do on the psyche of the people that are left. Now they feel guilty, you know. They didn't get, I mean, they're thankful they didn't get fired, but then they feel guilty that one of their best friends got fired, or their husband or their wife got fired, or their brother got fired, or just, you know, people they knew got fired. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it's a really touchy situation at Hi-Rez right now. Now, I think that once everything blows over to an extent, or people just have time to cope with what had happened, because, you know, everything is still fresh, I think that things will start going forward and producing a lot quicker. But I wouldn't expect too much out of Hi-Rez or the Smite team over the next couple of weeks, to tell you the truth. Rama's coming out on Tuesday, but I think that he was already ready before all the craziness popped off, so it's going to be easy for them to do that. So I don't know, man. But I tell you what, my damn heart is definitely heavy for those poor people that got fired.
Shut down. Shut down.
Good job. What the hell's the score? Oh, we're down by a little bit.
Double kill.
Good job. Dude, I really hope that there's some structural change at the top to get somebody in there that can bring new blood or new life into this game before it gets put on life support. Because I'm telling you, man, if they keep on going the way they're going, obviously it's not good. If it was good, if they were on a flight path to riches, they wouldn't have fired this many people, right? They wouldn't have cut the fat. So hopefully they have a good path in mind on what they're gonna do to try to make this better, to rectify the problem, I should say.
Killing spree.
Good job.
Shut down.
We'll come back, you watch.
You cannot escape me.
I'm by myself, I gotta be careful. I wonder if that makes my turret invisible, or they can still see my turret in that grass. That'd be a cheeky sneak attack, wouldn't it?
Hi.
Now, I tell you one thing, dude. I mean, I don't know how people would feel about coming back to Hi-Rez after they got fired, right? But if they did get to a point where they're financially stable again and they had to start hiring a team to grow, I would hope that they would give first priority to the people they fired to come back, right? Now, I'm sure a lot of them would be like, screw you, man. You fired me, I'm not coming back. But a lot of them probably understand why the firings happened. Didn't agree with it, but understand why, and would be willing and would love the opportunity to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't about money for them. It was a passion project. This is what they know. This is what they, you know, this is what their life was for their whole adult life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that happens, dude. If they do have to hire people, that they at least give, whether the people tell them to kiss my ass or they say yeah, at least give them the opportunity to come back. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to. Like I said, a lot of them might already have jobs, but it might not be as good a job as they had at Hi-Rez, right? Because sometimes a lot of people think that a good job equates to a job that pays you the most money. But that's not always the case, dude. You know what I'm saying? I've been in jobs that made more money, but it sucked ass. I would have definitely took a different job instead of that one that made less money. You know what I'm saying? That to have a better quality of life. So, you know, just because those people do find more employment, hopefully they still give them the opportunity to come back if they want to. And the fact that some of the OGs, you know, are still there, that means they still have communications with people there. So hopefully those guys look out for, you know, the people that were good people. And I'm not talking about just quality, I mean, you know, productive type good people, but actually good, wholesome people. You know what I'm saying? People that were like brothers and sisters to them. Yeah, I just don't see us getting auto builds anytime soon, man. With all the craziness that's happening, I think we're probably not going to see it for a while. Damn, I can't believe he didn't die. I really hope they do give us auto builds. I think if they gave us auto builds, the amount of people playing arena would increase dramatically. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, dude. I think the reason a lot of people log in and they'll play like maybe 2 to 3 arena matches, and then they'll just stop playing. They'll just go play something else because they find that the store is too confusing. You know what I'm saying? So even if I did a build video on, say, New Wall, right, and I told you exactly what items worked for me, a lot of newer people to the game would take that video, they would write down the notes, they would try to see if they can build that build, but the problem is it'll take them, 5, 6,